I hate turning around. It's so nice. Fuck. Everything else. If any other reason, I deal with the weather, snow, rain, I don't care. But, you know, you gotta err on the side of caution, I guess. You want to live to hike another day. That's where we're at. Good day. I'm just in the back of Snow White here. I got down to Mosquito Creek. I'm about to hike into Fish Lakes tonight, about 15k, and then off to Devon Lakes and Clearwater Pass tomorrow. It's pissing down rain. It's lightening up a bit, but yeah, it's been coming down pretty good. So I'm just gonna slowly get ready here. It's a late start, and yeah, we'll get going here shortly. So it's yeah, still pouring rain. I'm in no rush today. I'm gonna sit here and wait it out for a bit because it's pissing down. Maybe for a little break in the rain, and then I'll go. And it's probably close to 1 o'clock now. So even if I start by 2:30 or so, get there by 6, 7, sun's up till 10. So I'll just wait a bit until there's a little clearing. Well, I'm just gonna chill in the back of Snow White here. Good day. So the rain just stopped there for a bit. We'll see how long that lasts. So I'm giving her a go. I'm not sure about this hike. I actually have a hernia, and it's been doing pretty good. Happened last year. Kind of flared up last night at work, so I'm just gonna take it real slow and see how I feel. And if I get to Mosquito Campground or at any point where I'm really starting to hurt, and I'll make a decision to turn around. I'm only going to Fish Lakes tonight, so if tomorrow it's worse, I'll just hike out, and if it gets better, then I'll keep going to Devon Lakes. I'll just walk it off. Alright, onward, upward. Trucking along, a little break in the rain there, so figured I'm about halfway to Mosquito Campground. Hernia is no better, no worse, so I'm gonna keep going, feeling alright. Just hoping the rain's gonna slow down soon. Well, it's a wet and wild one today, I'll tell you that. I've been pretty lucky with the weather so far this summer with all the rain, but today not so lucky. It's been pouring rain pretty much since I started, and it just started to snow a bit too, but just to show you all that it ain't always rainbows and sunshine out here. It's a little cold, but this is the view. We're just climbing up from Mosquito Creek campground there. Probably around halfway right now. It's about 10 to 4. Starting to climb up now to, it'll open up into the meadows here at Mosquito Lake. You can see there's some fresh snow on the ground. It's a bit of everything today. Rain, snow, and a wild wet one today. But going's good. Not cold. My wet clothes are already drying out, so you know, got dry clothes in my pack. Once tent's set up and the tarp and get some dry clothes, I'll be good. Have a nice warm dinner, hot coffee. Yeah, it's 2020. That's what you're gonna get. Some ground and finally breaking the weather. So that's Mosquito Lake down there. Just came up from there in a blizzard pretty much. Just about white out. And now I'm heading up to North Molar Pass up there. And once I get up over that, I'll descend down to Fish Lakes and the campground and get some dinner and get some warm, dry clothes on. It's not too bad though. Good times. Cool. That's pretty awesome. Clouds rising off the fresh snow like that. That's pretty cool. Almost at the pass. That. How cool is that? Let's get up there. of two evils there, because some people went right down the middle. I don't know. Some pretty big chunks of snow underneath that thing. Keep moving. All right. Interesting. What have we here? There's no fresh human tracks around like this. What do we got? Too big to be a marmot. Could be a wolf, maybe. See nails, marks. Could be Wolverine, maybe. Well, maybe we'll find out. It's heading this way. These are, it's tracks. Whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe Wolverine, who knows? Or a wolf, or not a cougar. Could be someone's dog, maybe, but I don't see any fresh human tracks like that. I don't know. I don't know. My guess is a Wolverine. I don't know. Find out, maybe. Well, just got down the pass, following these animal tracks of some kind. I don't know. I'm thinking a Wolverine, but it's a predatory animal. It's pretty nice in here. The weather's getting a little better. Pretty awesome. Alright, let's get a little trudge through the snow. I think I just went through more snow going up and over that pass than I did on the whole skyline last week. That's quite a bit there. It's all out of the way. It's all the way home. Heading down this way. Chilly. Time to get down lower. Yeah, almost there. It's Fish Lakes down there at the base of this mountain. Pipestone Valley down in there. It's pretty nice meadows. A little chilly. surviving. Nice to get camp set up and get some grub in me. Hungry. There's Upper Fish Lake. The campground's just up ahead. Tomorrow I'll be coming back up this way, crossing that creek, and heading up over that little hump there. And there's a highline route that goes up to Pipestone Pass. I'll take that as I head towards Clearwater Pass. So I don't have to descend all the way down to the Pipestone tomorrow. I'll take the highline route, which is that up there. And yeah, here's Fish Lake. Nice little spot. A little bit chilly, but probably going to be less bugs, so it's a trade-off. I'll take it. Alright, let's get to camp. Well, made it. It was a good haul. Wet and wild, of course. It stopped raining, thankfully. I just got camp set up there. I tried to go a little further. I heard there's some other, like a kind of a horse camp down the way, but I was too wet and cold and hungry, so I just decided to find a spot here. It's the campsites aren't that desirable, but I found a spot. I should at least stay dry tonight. Tomorrow's destination is the main part of the trip. Tonight's just a stopover. So tomorrow we'll head back up towards North Molar Pass and then cross that creek and then head up in the high country and take that highline trail to Pipestone Pass, and then from there go up to Clearwater Pass and Devon Lakes. That's where I'll camp tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes. I might head back this way the next day and camp again, or I might just stay an extra day at Devon, but then I got a 30k hike out on the last day and it's supposed to rain, so I might work my way back this way and camp somewhere up in the high country. We'll see what happens tomorrow and the next day. So 20 after 8 now, so I'm just gonna get some dinner, get into some my warm clothes and my sleeping bag, and get a good night's sleep. Pow! Whoopsh. All right. I'll let that sit for 10 minutes. And then it's dinner time. Ooh, that tastes good. I'll go show you the lake here while we're waiting for dinner to cook or rehydrate. Oh, there's a little bit of sunshine down there. This is Fish Lake here. Upper Fish Lake. There's another lake a little lower down. Not a bad spot. This one's not bad. God. Warm me up. It's about 9:30. I'm pretty much in for the night. My soaking wet boots off, and my soaking wet socks, and into my moccasins, into my sleeping bag with some warm clothes, and I'm cozy, and I got food in my belly, and yeah, I feel pretty good. So it was a challenging day weather-wise. Hiking was okay, but all the rain and the snow, it was definitely added some adventure to it. So the weather's supposed to clear up tomorrow. We'll see, but I hope so, because it's going to be very scenic if the weather stays good. That's for sure. So I'll see you in the morning. Well, it's about 9:30. Bit of a late start today. I've been up for a while, up and down, hoping the weather would improve, but so much for the sunny, partly cloudy day. It's pretty much mostly cloudy and snowing a little bit, so I have to get up sooner or later and get her done. Quick coffee and then some breakfast, and then we'll pack her up and head on. And it's start to snow again. I miss the sun. I guess it must be in lockdown too. 2020. So, all packed up and ready to keep on trucking. So today's destination is Devon Lakes, Clearwater Pass, Pipestone Pass. So 2 alpine passes today. I'll be leaving the trees here, and after I leave this campground, there'll be no more trees till I get back here in 2 days. So hopefully the weather stays decent, so I'll be exposed, of course, up above the tree line. It's chilly. So a couple of pointers I find, like on cold hiking like this, when you know, you get up in the morning, you got all your warm clothes on, and you know you're feeling cozy, but you don't want to, you know, layer down, because as soon as you start hiking, you warm up pretty quick. Plus you know, you don't want to start hiking in the dry clothes you have necessarily either. You want some warm clothes for camp, right? But yeah, every time if I don't layer down within, you know, 10 minutes of hiking, I'm sweating bullets. So just suffer for a bit there, and once you get moving, then you're good. So the weather's kind of chilly today. I'm just going to keep moving like I did yesterday. It was the only thing to keep you warm. But a little better than yesterday anyway. No rain yet, and it'll probably snow anyway, so that's better. Alright, onward and upward. just left the trail behind. I'm just alpine wandering now, heading into well, been in grizzly country the whole time, so just in case Yogi's up here having his morning picnic, I'll give him a shout out here. Oh, bear, coming through. All right. Oh, bear. So, gotta drop down here a bit, and then I'm actually headed for that low rise right there. So I gotta climb up that hill, descend and climb, and then I should kind of stay high for a while up there. But it should be nice hiking up here today. It's a cool boulder. There's a lower fish lake there. Maybe the Pipestone Valley running across. That's where I camped last night, Fish Lake. Now we're heading up and around the bend. And this is what it's like off trail in the alpine. Nice rambling. Open air. Gotta love the high country. Look at that. Awesome up here. Hell yeah. Right. Just crested that ridge, and if you could see right down in there. Way ahead is Pipestone Pass, headwaters of the river. That's the Pipestone Valley, way down there. So I'm heading into that pass and over it, and then another pass cuts into the right around that slopey mountain, and that's Clearwater Pass. Still quite a bit of snow in there. Should be interesting. It's early season. Pretty beautiful though. Check this out. That lake down there. I'm pretty sure I was aiming for that lake, but I seem to have come up a little higher. Pretty awesome. There's lakes everywhere. But I do have to get down there at some point. So I'm going to head over to that little crest and pretty awesome. Okay, well, this trip just got a little interesting. I'm supposed to take this highline route, Pipestone Pass. This is the highline route, that green meadow. That's the highline route. Where I am is the high line, but I seem to have come to a bit of a impasse here. As you can see, Moose Lake is where I'm supposed to be, and if I want to get down there now, I either have to backtrack, descend, or try and get down through here. I could possibly, but I don't know. Something's telling me this all happens for a reason, and I'm not supposed to go to Clearwater Pass this time. And sometimes you gotta listen to those little voices from nature. Plus this little hernia flare-up. I don't want to really go too deep and have something. I mean, I'm still fairly close to home. I could hike out in a day from here, no problem. My plan was to go to Devon Lakes 2 nights and then hike out all the way 30k. And I mean, aside from this little activity down there, it's otherwise I'd feel great. If it wasn't for the hernia, I'd just be going down there right now and giving her, you know. Although I feel good. I'm not cold. I'm, you know, everywhere else. If my shoulder's a little sore, but that's normal. And this hernia thing, I mean, I wasn't gonna be able to have surgery till fall anyway, and with everything going on these days, who knows, right? So the surgeon herself, she said if it's not too bad, then continue on with your activities. She encouraged it, and I did. I took the rest of the summer off. It happened last year this time, and I took the rest of the summer off hiking, backpacking, and then once I went and saw the surgeon, and then she told me that, I started to get back into it slowly, and everything felt good. And then just the other night at work, oh man, it started to hurt a bit. So to me, it could feel like it's just a flare-up. But my worry is if there's any blockage that, you know, that could cause some serious problems pretty quick, and I wouldn't want to be that far out. I mean, if conditions were great and the weather was good, yeah, I'd be going for it, believe me. But it's like all the signs are saying, slow down, buddy. Don't stay, you know, maybe just hang out here tonight and head her back tomorrow, and then you get a day off to rest and see how it goes. You know, could just be, like I said, just could be sore, or it could be a ticking freaking time bomb. So of course I shouldn't be out here. I don't know, everyone's gonna say that, but what are you gonna do? It's 2020. That's how she goes. All right, decision time. Maybe I just might camp up here. We'll see. Well, you're giving it some thought. This is definitely as far as I'm going today. I have two options right now. I can camp here, or I could start working my way back. It's 1 o'clock. I mean, I could push all the way back to the car, get home tonight, or I could make it to Mosquito Creek at least, or I could stay here and rest, and then just book out first thing tomorrow. But again, if it wasn't for this hernia thing, I'd be on my way. I would give a shit. I'd deal with the weather. I mean, it's not looking promising in any direction. Right? Partly cloudy my butt. But I still would have dealt with it. I feel good physically everywhere else, honestly. You know, even kind of, I'm not supposed to, wasn't supposed to end up here. I was supposed to end up down at the lake there, but I would have took that in stride too. But that's just that's a sign saying, I mean, as much as I'm enjoying this, I'm a little concerned, and I probably shouldn't have come. But you know, life is short, and you can take risks sometimes. And I don't know how many days you're gonna get out here, you know. So I'd take a chance. That's why I left late yesterday, because I wasn't even sure if I was gonna come, you know. But I'd just be at home waiting anyway to see if anything would happen. I don't run off to emergencies all the time. I figure, oh, just stretch a little oddly at work, running around like a madman, and something, you know. But if it's something like some kind of blockage, well, that could definitely get very freaking serious. And if I'm out here, that can definitely, you know, another day out further down and 2 days back, that could be a life and death situation, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a medical expert, and I'm sure medical experts would say you should not be here right now, but so what? A little sunshine right there. So I don't know. I'm gonna sit here for a minute, contemplate. I don't want to camp at Fish Lakes. If I'm gonna start heading back, I'm gonna go at least all the way or to Mosquito Creek, or I just might set up camp right here. I mean, shit, that's a pretty good view. I mean, it's exposed, but I'd be exposed up at Devon Lakes too, and there's probably snow up in there, if there's snow up in Pipestone like that. Just sign saying, you know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. When it comes to nature, she's always in charge, and I guess my own nature, because I am injured technically, right? Bummer. Alright, well, I'll figure out what I'm going to do here. Well, I think I made the decision, and as much as I'd love to camp right here tonight, I can hang my food off the cliff there, I can melt snow for water. I'm gonna try and book out. I got a big day ahead of me already. It's past 1. I'm gonna at least try and get to Mosquito. I mean, try and get out all the way, but at least get to Mosquito campground, worst case. Under any other circumstance, I would be staying for sure. I got 4 days, so I have 2 more to, 2 more to go. I'd be staying. I'd probably, if I wasn't having this issue, I don't know, I'd probably make a decision to continue on or not, and I would have probably just, this is a pretty cool spot actually. I probably just would have camped here and then maybe work my way back and finish in 3 days, just because the weather's pretty crap. But I'm no crybaby, believe me, but I just don't want this to be a ticking time bomb, so I'm just gonna try and work my way home. Unfortunately, it's the way she goes, boys. Fucking way she goes. And of course, as soon as they turn around, the sun starts coming out. 2020, y'all. But I made the right decision, because it's definitely getting a little more sore down there. So I'm just gonna keep going here. I'm back at the boulder field. Keep heading home. A long day by the time I get back home. But, oh, I hate turning around. It's so nice. Fuck. Everything else, if any other reason, I deal with the weather, snow, rain, I don't care. But, you gotta err on the side of caution, I guess. You want to live to hike another day. See that towering peak there? That's Molar Mountain. This is North Molar Pass right here. It's quite a prominent feature. Pretty cool mountain. The weather's not too bad. Just making time here. Almost at the pass. Alright, all downhill from here. Sweet. Long way to go yet. Well, I just passed Mosquito Creek campground. Of course, I thought maybe camping there too, but it's only 5K. Another hour hiking here. And I'll be at the truck. And it's just around 6 o'clock. So back at the truck by 7:20, home by 9:30, and then I got 2 more days off to recover. And of course the sun's coming out as I'm leaving. That's the way she goes. Better safe than sorry. So just came up the toilet bowl on the parkway here. I'm just parking at Parker's Ridge for a minute. This old girl, she really doesn't like that big hill, so I usually give her a little break when I get up here. Yeah, a little nicer now, but still kind of cold out. I'm sure I can hum and haw and say if everything would have been fine if I had stayed out there and it just would have been cold and wet. But better safe than sorry, I guess. Didn't know for sure how bad my situation is with the hernia and stuff, so I mean, if it's just a little sore, then no big deal, right? Actually, it didn't bother me that much, but just not knowing if it was something more serious. And I still won't know. I'm not going to rush home and go to the hospital emergency or anything. I'm not like doubled over in pain, or it's just a little inflamed and a little tender, and probably just need some time to relax. And if it's something worse, then I'll know in a couple days time, and at least I'll be home instead of it being like 30 kilometers out in the wild. Especially in these conditions, it just makes the hiking a little harder, right, with all the snow and the wet mud and stuff. So it's just the way she goes sometimes, and that's the first time in 26 years of hiking out here that I've actually turned back on a trip. I've finished a couple of trips a couple days early, things like that, you know, skipped out on a side trip on a trip, but I've never gone out and turned around after one night on a 4-day trip before. No, first time for everything. Alright, let's get this girl home. Maybe she started. It's a good sign.